Okay, so now we have the best direction in a documentary series.
First night she said, "Oh, Mummy, what if that's Daddy coming to yell at you again?" And all three of us just went, like it was just a big pause. And I was like, no, it's okay, we're safe here.
I'm not staying. You can't hold me hostage. I am going.
All right, just put the stuff down a minute.
No, I'm not. I'm going.
You need to come in just for a few days and settle down, because you've not been very well at the minute. All right? We'll just put you up there for a few days, get you settled.
All right.
All right?
I suppose.
Why not?
Well, you get me out. Have you got my bed now?
Absolutely, I've just rang them. It's all sorted.
Fucking Warrington. I thought I missed the place anyway.
Next time, I'm working as a hostess in a brothel.
Often they're wanting more than what the girl is actually meant to be giving.
You're paying for it to be all about you.
Ooh, this is starting to look less and less like me.
What do you have to believe to trade money for sex? And could I believe it too?
For more than 170 years, mobs of every race have stabbed, bashed, shot at each other over just who belongs and who rules.
Woo. And the winner is Ivan O'Mahony for Hitting Home. Yeah, keep it going, past that awkward part. Let's go. Well done, Ivan. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. I was fortunate enough a couple of years ago to stand here, and I wasn't Australian, and I got nominated, and I thought, oh shit, I better not tell them because it's the Australian Directors Guild Award. But in the meantime, I got my Australian passport, so I'm really excited about this now. And I will advocate very loudly to not allow anybody without an Australian passport to be eligible for these awards, because we got to, you know, keep these pools as small as possible. When Niall Fulton, my series producer, and I and Sarah started talking about this project back in early 2014, it was clear that Sarah wouldn't be able to come on board for quite a while. She was just getting into the killing season. So Niall and I started knocking doors on shelters, and people were slightly confused. We had announced ourselves, we wanted to talk to management about doing a series about domestic violence in Australia, and could we possibly move somebody into a shelter for a couple of months and film it. And we knocked the door, people opened up there, invariably there were women, and they're like, who are you? Oh, we're the people who are going to make Hitting Home, which was then still called No Excuses. They look like you're blokes. I said, yeah. And they're like, oh, well, okay, come on in. We had the conversation. They said, so, okay, it sounds really good. Who's going to make this series? And I said, well, I'll be directing it. Oh, okay, sure, but who else is in your team? So I pointed at Niall, who's kind of twice my size. Well, he's in the team, and there's sort of this silence, like, you know, we're not sure about this. And then, well, then Sarah Ferguson is presenting it, and they're like, oh, okay. That's okay then. So you can come in, and we'll make this work. I guess the point I'm making is that you know, we owe a great debt to Sarah because she's fantastic to work with. But what I wanted to say is that, you know, just because you're a bloke doesn't mean that you can't involve yourself in dealing with issues such as gender equality, which, you know, in 2016 and then 2015, or before that even, you know, it just baffles the mind that it's still an issue in contemporary society. And it underpins domestic violence to, you know, to no extent. Gender equality is at the root of all of this stuff. So whenever you have a chance, and you know, you're in a position to pitch a project or get involved in a project like that, please do, because it needs to be out there. When we, I'll wrap up. I just want to say, when we finished this after 18 months, we were all pretty deflated. My wife, Tash, who's here, said, you know, we need to go and do something fun. And I got an email saying, oh, do you want to go and see Nassim's show in Sydney?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you know it's coming, because I was there a couple of days ago, and I said, I don't know if I want to go and see Nassim, because she makes white people feel really uncomfortable about themselves.
What are you talking about? Everyone's having a great time tonight.
And Tash said, no, it'd be great. It'd be really good fun. So I was feeling a bit uncomfortable. I knew it was coming. Within half an hour, I was told that white people all smell like wet dogs.
Listen. There was a context. There was.
Anyhow, we came home. I hit the shower. And I'm like, oh my God, because, you know, I just remembered from a couple of years ago that the ADG still largely is made up of white people. It's going to be unbearable in that room. So I spent all day in the shower, but I came in, it wasn't actually too bad. But I guess I just wanted to say that I hope that, you know, if I ever get nominated again, which might be a few years, that the audience that was there, which was absolutely terrific and really reflected the Australia that we live in, that audience would be a little bit like, or that this audience will be a little bit like that audience. And I think, you know, again, if we have an opportunity to mentor young filmmakers and to work with people in the industry, then let's try to make that happen. Thank you.